What's going on, everybody? It's going for the latest news, and if you're new here, please make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. This is a Raw from last night, 129-24. Let's get right into it. Raw this week was a little more decent of a show. Raw at the Rumble. It's a lot of things about to change with them WrestleMania cards, though, man. Because as we all heard, CM Punk suffered the arm injury at the Rumble, so now, as sad as it might be, CM Punk is not gonna make WrestleMania this year. I mean, that's really tough because we was all expecting him versus, Seth Rollins, at Mania, at least at one of them main events. But yeah, Punk is hurt. He's unfortunately gonna miss Mania this year. Along with, I don't think Seth Rollins going to miss WrestleMania, but he's definitely gonna end up dropping the title. But now it's just something interesting going on between him and Cody. He's trying to convince Cody to face him for the world title instead of facing Roman for the WWE Championship at Mania. So it's like now it's like, what is Cody gonna do now? I mean, me personally, I feel like he's still gonna find a way to face Roman. It just make more sense. And also shout out to Pat McAfee. He is permanently the Raw announcer at the announcing table. Excuse me. So shout out to him. Also, welcome back to Pat McAfee. That was big. Also, but man, that CM Punk promo was just, and you could just tell he was just so hurt that he's gonna miss Mania. But this whole Cody and Seth thing, man, I don't know. That promo was, I mean, Seth made some valid points in that promo, though. I mean, he did, but at the end of the day, it's still up to Cody Rhodes. He said he will, give his decision possibly soon or whatever. As far as R-Truth, man, he the Judgment Day gave him a whipping. I wonder if what this gonna lead to is R-Truth. I think he's still gonna think he in the Judgment Day. Cause they did this before. They whipped Truth behind before. Like this, I remember Damian Priest. Damian Priest he be breaking character like a mother when R-Truth come out, man. And anybody noticed that when they was attacking Truth? Well, it was really JD McDonough, um, that initiated the attack first. But anyone notice that Dominic Mysterio, not Dominic Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio, he act like he didn't want to hit Truth for some reason. I don't know. I don't know if I was the only one that noticed that. He didn't really put hands on Truth. It was really JD McDonough that did it. So I just can't wait to see how that plays out. Like I said, I still feel like Truth he's still gonna think that he's in the Judgment Day. Come next week, he gonna figure out something else. Maybe the Miz. Miz tried to save him, but that didn't help too much. But maybe the Miz is going to still, convince Truth that they not your friends. Like they done beat you up week in and week out, and you still, But Truth, I don't think he going. I don't think he ain't trying to hear none of that. I think he still think he a part of the Judgment Day, even with the whole interest thing. Like they even went as far to give him his own Judgment Day entrance. That was pretty funny too. But these are the results of the show. Um, from last night though, like quick results of the show. But yeah, man, WrestleMania is just, it's a lot of changes that's about to happen. WrestleMania season, the stuff that they had planned originally, and like everything was like a domino effect. It's like once Lesnar, his spot was taken in the Rumble because of these whole allegations. It's like it was a domino effect to everything. Everything pretty much had to change or change up on the cards. Now they trying to figure out what they're gonna do with Gunther, because Gunther was supposed to face Lesnar at excuse me, this year's Mania. So now they gotta figure out what they're gonna do with Gunther. It's just Punk is not wrestling. Um, it's Cody Rhodes might possibly, if they want to change anything, might end up facing Seth Rollins for the world title instead of Roman Reigns. But yeah, this is man, this is took a crazy turn within such short period of time. I want to say what, like in the past 2 3 days, it's just been a lot of crazy things just happening, like to the point where it could possibly affect WrestleMania this year. With the changes that they're gonna have to make due to injuries and other stuff that's been going on. It's just gonna be a real roller coaster towards WrestleMania time. Then we still got the Elimination Chamber. There's no telling what's gonna go on there. Before Mania, that's the pay per view before Mania. So it's no telling where they're gonna go as far as with Rollins. Then you got Drew McIntyre. You know what I mean? Like Sami Zayn. You still got Jay Uso, main event Jay Uso. You still got names like that. So it's like, what now? Like, it's just like we only got like about what 68 plus days to Mania. Like, that's not really enough time to build like some major stories, especially with all these injuries, these major injuries. Seth Rollins gonna end up dropping the title at Mania. That's for sure. DIY and Judgment Day had a great match too, but we all knew Judgment Day was gonna come out top. Same thing with the Kofi Kingston and Gunther match. We knew Gunther was gonna drop the title last night, but it was still a good match though. Overall, like I said, Raw this week was a more decent show than the past 2 weeks. I could say that, much. It's just like the WrestleMania plans is just it's just in total chaos right now. I can't wait to see how they bounce back from all of this. Also, shout out to Bailey. She came out there and pretty much, I guess congratulate herself for winning the women's Royal Rumble, but she still didn't really pick no one yet. But a lot of people feel like she's gonna pick Io Sky instead of Rhea, and then it would make more sense for her to pick Io, cause I feel like they got other plans for Rhea Ripley to face. Like, not saying that Bailey is not a major name, but I mean, would this just make more sense for her to just go after Io within the damage control thing, because this is make for more of a better story. Now they can always change things up and have Bailey have some type of run-ins with Rhea, for the next weeks, or try to get something out of that. Maybe see how that goes before they decide they want to change plans or whatever the case may be. But shout out to Bailey though. Hopefully she definitely deserve it. Hopefully she definitely wins the belt come Mania. And like I said, it just make more sense for her to or she's gonna end up choosing to face Io Sky some way somehow. I don't know how they're gonna go about that, but it just make more sense for her to face Io Sky in that match at Mania. But you guys let me know what y'all thought about Monday Night Raw. For those of you who have seen the show, for those of you that have not, you can always check the show out on YouTube. If you don't want to watch the whole thing, they got the highlights on YouTube as well. You can watch the show there and from the highlights though. So, but yeah, it was a decent show. I give it an 8. I give it an 8 this week. I couldn't really rate it nothing in the past 2 weeks, but this week was definitely a better show. Minus all the bad news with the injuries and CM Punk, and then it's unfortunate, man. I feel like we got robbed, but it is what it is, man. And hopefully those guys, heal up as soon. Well, CM Punk, as of right now, hopefully he heal up as soon as possible. Get back, as soon as possible. Get back to where he left off. As far as Rollins, same thing. Cause like I said, he's going to end up dropping the belt at Mania to recover from his injury. He still got that back injury. I don't know if that was a kayfabe injury or legit, but I know that leg injury is definitely legit. But he still got that to deal with. So like I said, he's gonna end up dropping the title. We don't know to who. It's looking like it may be Cody, or It could be a Gunther. I wouldn't be mad if it's Gunther. Gunther definitely deserve that push, man. But you guys let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe.